As I told you last week, we were going to start a Bible series on my channel. This one is about Abraham and Sarah. Abraham and Sarah in Genesis revolves around the themes of descendants and the land promised by God. Abraham is commanded by God to depart the house of his father Terah and to move to the land formerly given to Canaan, but which God now promises to Abraham and his offspring. Sarah, also known as Sarai, is the wife of Abraham. God tells Abraham to depart his homeland for a land that he would show him, ensuring to make him a great nation and bless him and give his name and make his name great. And bless those that bless him and curse him that curses him. Obeying God's call, Abraham brought his wife Sarah, their nephew Lot, and the wealth that they had acquired and traveled to Canaan. Because there was a harsh famine in the land of Canaan, Abraham and Sarah traveled south to Egypt. On the journey into Egypt, Abraham told Sarah to name herself as his sister, worrying that the Egyptians would kill him in order to take his wife, declaring, "I know what a beautiful woman you are. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' Then they will kill me, but you will live. Say you are my sister, so that I will be treated well for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you." And you can find that in Genesis 12, verses 11 through 13. When summoned before Pharaoh, Sarah stated that Abraham was her brother, and the king gave them gifts, thinking he was a sibling of the beautiful Sarah. It is probable that Sarah received her Egyptian servant Hagar during this stay. However, when God afflicted Pharaoh's family with plagues, Pharaoh then realized that Sarah was Abraham's wife and commanded that they leave Egypt. 10 years after returning to Canaan, Abraham and Sarah were still childless. Sarah suggested that Abraham have a child with her Egyptian handmaid Hagar, to which he agreed, and this produced stress between Sarah and Hagar, as Sarah protested to her husband that the handmaid no longer regarded her as an authority. Hagar fled from her mistress, but returned after angels came to her. She then gave birth to Abraham's son Ishmael. And in Genesis 17, when Abraham was 99 years old, God declared his name Abraham, a father of many nations, and gave him a covenant of circumcision. Abraham was given certainty that Sarah would have a son shortly afterward. Abraham and Sarah were visited by 3 men. One of the guests told Abraham that upon his arrival next year, Sarah would have a son. While at the tent entrance, Sarah heard what was said, and she laughed to herself at the possibility of having a child at their ages. Sarah soon became pregnant to bear a son to Abraham at the very moment which had been predicted. Abraham was 100 years old and named his child Isaac. Isaac would go on to become a crucial character in the Bible narrative, fathering Jacob and the eventual patriarch of the Israelites. So if y'all want to read some more on this, it would be Genesis 12, 1 through 20, and Genesis 13, 1 through 18, Genesis 17, 1 through 27. If y'all want to read more about this. As always, y'all have a good day. Bye.